John, a small business owner, felt the pinch of rising operational costs. His monthly sales software subscription was a constant drain, chipping away at his slim profits. He knew there had to be a smarter way to manage his client relationships. Every month, a notification flashed, $99 due for your sales stack. It was a significant expense for his budding enterprise, making him question if he was truly maximizing its value. He yearned for financial relief. His current CRM was clunky, filled with features he rarely used. Data entry felt like a chore, and finding specific client information often took precious minutes he couldn't afford to lose. It was inefficient. Leads were slipping through the cracks. Follow-ups were inconsistent. John needed a system that was intuitive, customizable, and, most importantly, affordable. The thought of a custom solution lingered in his mind. One evening, after a particularly frustrating day, he sat at his desk. The weight of financial pressure and operational inefficiency pressed down on him. He decided tonight was the night for change. He remembered hearing about Notion, a versatile workspace tool. Could it really replace his expensive sales stack? The idea seemed too good to be true, yet sparked a glimmer of hope. He opened Notion, a blank canvas awaiting his vision. The initial interface was clean, inviting. He started to imagine how different databases could connect, forming a cohesive client management system. John began by sketching out the core components of his ideal CRM. He needed a place for leads, clients, deals, and tasks. A simple drawing emerged, outlining his crucial requirements. His first step was creating a leads database. Each entry would capture vital initial contact information. He meticulously added properties like name, source, and contact details, building the foundation. Next came the client's database. He envisioned a seamless transition from lead to client, with enriched profiles and historical interactions. This would be the heart of his relationship management. The deals database was crucial for tracking sales pipeline progress. Stages like qualified, proposal sent, and closed won would provide a clear visual overview of his sales efforts. Finally, a tasks database to link everything together. Action items, follow-ups, and meeting notes could all reside in one central, accessible location. No more forgotten to-dos. John spent hours customizing properties. Tags for industries, checkboxes for completed actions, date fields for deadlines. Every detail was tailored to his specific business workflow, not a generic template. He started linking the databases using Notion's relation property. A deal could be linked to a client, a task to a lead. This interconnectedness was the key to a powerful, integrated system. The clock ticked past midnight, but John felt energized. He was building something truly his own, something that would solve his specific pain points without the hefty price tag. Momentum was building. He created different views for each database, a Kanban board for deals, a calendar view for tasks, and a table for all clients. Visualizing data clearly made a significant difference. Testing began with a few dummy entries. He simulated a lead conversion, a deal progression, and a task completion. The system responded smoothly, validating his design choices. John refined the interface, adding clean headings and toggles to keep information organized. He wanted it to be user-friendly, not just for him, but for any future team members. Simplicity was key. He considered automation, even simple ones. Could he use Notion's template buttons to quickly create new client profiles with pre-filled tasks? The possibilities seemed endless. As dawn approached, John leaned back, a triumphant smile on his face. In one evening, he had laid the groundwork for a robust, free CRM. The $99 per month burden was finally lifted. The next morning, John felt a renewed sense of purpose. No more dreading the monthly software bill. He had reclaimed his budget and his productivity. His first task, migrating existing client data. It was a methodical process, but importing information into his new, tailor-made system felt incredibly satisfying. Every entry was now perfectly placed. He started inputting new leads directly into Notion. The process was quick and intuitive. No more jumping between different applications, everything was centralized. Tracking deal progress became effortless. With a quick drag and drop on the Kanban board, he could move a prospect from inquiry to proposal sent. Visual cues made management simple. Follow-up tasks were automatically linked to clients. When he opened a client's profile, all associated action items and communication history were immediately visible. Nothing was forgotten. The relief was palpable. The constant anxiety about missing a crucial follow-up or forgetting a client detail began to fade. His new system provided peace of mind. He found himself enjoying the process of managing sales again. The creative control over his CRM made it feel less like a chore and more like a strategic tool. John even started exploring Notion's integration capabilities. Perhaps linking it to his calendar or email for even greater efficiency. The potential for expansion was exciting. His sales pipeline, once a murky mess, was now crystal clear. He could identify bottlenecks, prioritize hot leads, and forecast sales with greater accuracy. Data became actionable. The initial time investment had already paid dividends. He was spending less time on administrative tasks and more time on what truly mattered, connecting with clients and closing deals. He started documenting his CRM structure, creating a simple guide for himself. This would be invaluable for future reference or if he ever expanded his team. The flexibility of Notion allowed him to tweak the CRM on the fly. A new sales process? Add a new column. A new client segment? Create a new tag. It adapted to his evolving needs. John realized the true power of a no-code solution. He didn't need developers or IT support. He was empowered to build and manage his own sophisticated system. The money saved was a tangible benefit. $99 every month meant almost $1,200 a year. That budget could now be reinvested into marketing, product development, or even a well-deserved vacation. Colleagues noticed his improved organization. "You seem to have everything under control," one remarked. John smiled, knowing his Notion CRM was the secret weapon. He no longer felt constrained by predefined software workflows. His Notion CRM truly reflected his unique sales methodology, making it a natural extension of his business. Even small features, like adding client notes during a call, became seamless. He could instantly pull up relevant information, making every interaction more personalized and effective. The ability to share specific views or pages with collaborators was another win. If he brought on an assistant, onboarding them to the CRM would be incredibly straightforward. John found a vibrant online community of Notion users. Tips, tricks, and template ideas were readily available, helping him continuously optimize his setup. He wasn't alone in this journey. He experimented with different layouts, creating a dashboard tailored to his daily needs. Key metrics, upcoming tasks, and hot leads were all visible at a glance. The concept of a single source of truth for his sales operations became a reality. No more scattered spreadsheets or conflicting information. Everything lived in Notion. He set up filters to quickly segment clients by industry, location, or last contact date. This allowed for targeted outreach and personalized marketing campaigns. John even integrated a simple project management component for post-sales activities. From onboarding to ongoing support, every client touchpoint was now meticulously tracked. The positive feedback from clients started trickling in. His improved organization meant faster responses and a more professional experience for them. Client satisfaction soared. He reflected on the initial fear of embarking on such a project. It seemed daunting at first, but the step-by-step process made it manageable and ultimately rewarding. The one-evening claim in his initial thought process felt true. While refinement continued, the core functional CRM was indeed established in a single focused session. His confidence grew with each successful interaction. He was no longer just a salesperson, he was also a system architect, building tools to empower his business. He started helping other small business owners with their Notion setups. Sharing his knowledge became a new passion, demonstrating the power of custom solutions. The annual subscription renewal date for his old software passed without a second thought. That money was now firmly in his pocket, a testament to his resourcefulness. John realized this wasn't just about saving money. It was about gaining control, understanding his business better, and fostering genuine, productive client relationships. He began creating custom dashboards for specific roles within his imagined future team. Sales Manager View, Sales Rep View, each tailored to different needs. For leads, he created a simple form directly in Notion, allowing potential clients to submit their details, which automatically populated his lead database. This streamlined data capture reduced manual errors and saved valuable time, ensuring every new inquiry was promptly and accurately logged. He also set up templates for common sales emails and proposals within Notion. This ensured brand consistency and saved him from repetitive drafting. Every client meeting had its own dedicated Notion page, linked to their client profile. Here, he kept agendas, discussion points, and follow-up actions organized. This approach meant he always arrived at meetings fully prepared, with all relevant history at his fingertips. Clients appreciated his meticulousness. John even created a simple task automation. When a deal moved to closed won, a new task for client onboarding was automatically generated. This proactive system ensured no post-sales steps were missed, contributing to a smoother client experience and stronger long-term relationships. He started tracking performance metrics directly within Notion. Conversion rates, average deal size, and sales cycle length were all easily calculable. This data-driven approach allowed him to identify areas for improvement in his sales process and make informed strategic decisions. The customizability meant he could evolve his CRM as his business grew. There were no limits imposed by rigid software structures. He added a simple knowledge base within Notion for frequently asked questions or product specifications, easily accessible during client calls. This meant he could answer client queries quickly and accurately, enhancing his professionalism and reducing client waiting times. John also built a personal learning hub within Notion, tracking new sales techniques and industry trends, continuously improving his skills. The entire process of building and refining his CRM became a source of personal growth and skill development. He felt more capable and resourceful. He no longer felt tied to proprietary software or locked into long-term contracts. Notion offered freedom and flexibility. The initial investment of one focused evening was now yielding continuous returns, proving that smart effort can outweigh expensive solutions. He shared a quick video tutorial with his network, showing them how he built his CRM. The response was overwhelmingly positive, inspiring others. Many expressed similar frustrations with their current sales stacks and were eager to learn how they could replicate John's success. John realized his one-evening project had blossomed into a powerful example of entrepreneurial ingenuity and problem-solving. The first full month with the Notion CRM brought incredible clarity. He closed more deals than ever before, attributing it directly to his organized system. His pipeline became a living, breathing entity, not just a static spreadsheet. He could visualize progress, anticipate challenges, and act proactively. The reduction in administrative overhead was significant. He gained back hours each week, which he reinvested into client-facing activities. John's focus shifted from managing tools to managing relationships. His interactions became more meaningful, less transactional. The former anxiety over forgotten follow-ups was replaced by a calm confidence. Every task had its place, every client its story, all within Notion. He shared his Notion workspace with a new intern. The intuitive design meant they were up and running, contributing effectively, within hours. The intern praised the system's simplicity and comprehensive nature, finding it much easier to navigate than traditional, overly complex CRMs. Financial reports confirmed the savings. The $99 per month was indeed gone, freeing up capital for strategic investments in his growing business. John began exploring even more advanced Notion features, like roll-ups and formulas, to extract deeper insights from his data. He discovered that Notion could truly scale with his business, adapting to increasing client volume and expanding service offerings. The custom dashboards allowed for quick weekly reviews, tracking team performance and identifying areas where additional support was needed. He even created a small internal Notion page for team communication, centralizing project updates and announcements. The ripple effect was clear. Better sales management led to increased revenue, which led to opportunities for hiring and growth. John often looked back at his old, expensive CRM with a sense of relief. He had truly built a better, more efficient mousetrap. His personal brand as a resourceful and innovative entrepreneur grew. He was seen as someone who found smart solutions to common business problems. He started planning a small workshop to teach other local business owners how to build their own Notion CRM, sharing his journey. The prospect of helping others achieve similar financial freedom and operational efficiency filled him with satisfaction. His one-evening project became a cornerstone of his business philosophy: empower yourself with tools you control. The return on investment for that single evening of focused work was immeasurable, far exceeding the $99 monthly saving. He now had more time for personal pursuits, knowing his business was running smoothly and efficiently thanks to his custom system. The year 2025 arrived, and his Notion CRM was still thriving, continually updated and perfectly aligned with his business goals. It proved that powerful tools don't always come with exorbitant price tags. Ingenuity and customization could yield superior results. He felt a profound sense of accomplishment. He had faced a challenge, found an innovative solution, and transformed his business. The Notion CRM became a testament to his belief in efficiency and smart financial management for small businesses. He encouraged everyone to look critically at their software expenses and consider empowering themselves with flexible, customizable platforms. His journey was a beacon for entrepreneurs seeking cost-effective, powerful alternatives to traditional, expensive software solutions. John's story demonstrated that with a little dedication and the right tools, anyone could build a robust system tailored to their needs. The Notion CRM was more than just a tool, it was a symbol of his business's resilience, adaptability, and forward-thinking approach. He looked forward to future innovations, knowing Notion would continue to be a powerful ally in his business journey. And so, John continued to thrive, his Notion CRM silently powering his success, proving that replacing an expensive sales stack in one evening was not just possible, but transformative.